Okay, so we created our rocks, we placed them. At this point, we can start painting or put some ecosystem or plants in our thing. So how I said before, we will use plants that come with a pack with the new Vue. And if you have a plant pack, if you have subscriptions, you should have all those plants. However, if you don't, you can go to like Xfrog website and download some simples, or you can use it wherever you have it. So you don't need restrict to using what we have at this point. Okay, we'll go to select our terrain. We'll open for edit. And as we edit, this is our layer that we used before, if you remember. And it was our sea. I don't need this layer anymore because I already preset my rocks. I know where they're going. I will reuse this and I will use this now as my ecosystem particle. And we'll go to rename as a grass. Okay, so now we can go ahead and re-enable, so make it visible. And as we make it visible, you notice if we're going to highlights, it's showing highlight all over places. So I want to prevent from the grass going a little bit too deep in the water. And we can do this by going in a presence right here. And take from the bottom actually. I need to go from bottom, take down. And we can go and bring a little bit higher. And I think this should be about 5 centimeters. Let's go a little bit more. We have it relative to the sea. So then our bottom should be cut off a little bit more. Right here, actually, let's go by the object, sorry. Okay, probably cut somewhere around that area. But we can pre-cut this, but you know, overall I will just leave it default right here. But just keep in mind, if we pre-cut, it will go right around those edges. Let's go disable this. Okay, and grass, this right here. We'll go to general, and now let's go add some of the grass we're going to use. So I'm selecting my layer grass. I'm selecting dynamic the general tab, add image, then we go to add plants. So inside add plants, this is plants that we have come with Vue. We'll go into the grass plants, and I'm going to use a bunch of grass. So this is what's available with Vue, but you can use it any of this additional. And in some case, you'll see how we're going to mix them. So I will go to lawn grass, and just inform me that was the plant factory. So we'll add additional plant. We'll add a different grass, but just slightly different. The next I want to add beside the grass, what is make nice, it is a mixture. So we'll go to small grass fields. We'll go to add this one, add another plant. We'll go to add, we'll see what else we have here. We have this one, which is small grass plants as well. Let's go add them. Just small cover plants. So that's what we need at this point. When we're done with this, let's just shrink this a little bit. Usually I'm shrinking so I can preview my screen here and preview screen available at this point. Okay, right here, and I want to actually use it paint. So we'll go click paint tool and we open. We'll go just select basic populate. Okay, right here. We have a brush radius default. We don't want limit at this point. The first things what I'm going to do is just paint a little bit. I want to preview how it will go. And it is about right size. However, when we paint, we need to be careful where it will go, where it's positioning, because we don't want to necessarily go over our path. If we've done some mistakes, we can go to erase and kind of removing. Okay. But overall, what I want to do is paint around these rocks right here on the hills. So I'm going to paint, and I disable some of those elements that will, you notice, limit dense. So let's remove that one because I want to actually paint very heavy here in these areas. So that's what I'm painting around, and I'm looking with my rocks. So the path will go right here. I can just leave it spruce around there. We also have a path going around, so we can paint in some of this area. And nice things about using paint, I don't need paint on the end. If I paint right here, we won't see it because it will be behind our mountain, but I can paint more in an area where it's visible. So like right here, I can paint a little bit more, just this hill. As well, I can paint this hill right here, so I can just in area where I think I need a more visibility for my grass. Okay, paint right there and just paint right on this hill and top. So we're going to paint a little bit right around this area. So it will go right there. And painting here. Let's increase our brush radius. And I'll just want paint a bit right on the back. And as well, painting right there. Okay. Just on the back as well. So we have the rocks. Just add a few spruce of paint. Not that much because we'll be far away, but just a little bit. It will add some of this ecosystem. One thing also, as we paint, I want to take my scaling and we'll pop up scale a little bit up. Okay. And brush flow we're reducing. So I don't want too much, but I want just add a couple tall plants. I'll just bring them very few. So they will create this uneven, almost sticking up kind of some areas. Overall, okay. So it's even we have it plants placed, but from experience, I know we see right here, but it won't look very dense. So for this one, let's go back, reduce a little bit size, and paint more right here. So because it's a closer, and I know we won't have enough density for the plants around this area. So I want to add way more density in these areas. Okay, same like right here. We create heavier density of the plants. Okay, when we're done, we can close this one. We'll click OK, just in case, save our work and render, see what we have previewed so far. Okay, so as we paint, I notice right here step out and right here a little bit open as well. We can come a little bit closer around this area. So let's go ahead. This area I don't really too much worry because I know I will place the plants and trees and bushes, so this will be covered. Maybe even right here a little bit, but overall I like how it's going. But I think just a little bit more grass around these two areas and remove it this edge. So we'll go open again. We'll go to paint, open our paint brush. And like I said before, if we look right here a little bit, step out. So we'll use our eraser first. And we'll just erase some of the plants around this area. Okay. But right here, we want to add more. So we'll go again, populate, remove limited hours, flow, scale about right. And we'll just add a few more right this area. Yep, right here, precisely. That's where we need it. So we'll add kind of more around here. Okay, and also just let's add, yeah, a little bit right this area. Yep, just going a little bit in this, and we'll step more inside here. So just add a little bit more plants. I think this is look about right. Maybe a little bit more around here, and just few drops, just so we have a nice look. Okay, I think that is look good. Let's go ahead, click OK, and render one more time. Okay, so this is look nice. I think even right here when it's going a little bit, I will leave it alone right because it's look kind of interesting to going this way. And I think we're ready to start placing the other plants around our house. So we're going to do this in next tutorial.